Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the TPMFA Cup stream, which will be hosted by me, Reina, and my co-caster today will be Moomik. Hello and welcome.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, dear viewers. I am here.
So this is the third round of the current cup, and in Group B, we see the second game of tonight. Galatasaray will take on Victoria SC. The first game, which just ended about a half an hour ago. Not be crew and goddamn, I'm facing early Alzheimer's. Not be crew and Parson Prime. I'm sorry. I managed to play a 2-2 draw, which means it's the second draw for Not Be Crew, so they just have 2 points in the table, and Barca Prime also happen to have a two draws in the table. So basically, in this matchup, it's very important for one of the sides to grab and run away with the victory. Galatasaray has managed to sign some new players, managed to really bolster their squad. Looking at some of the transfers like Marek and also Aguero, who they managed to get from Barca Prime, then I feel like the squad has been definitely improving. But Moomik, I mean, you know some of these players as well. If we talk about Victoria C's players, we know there's players like OG and Glazy, who is on the bench right now. It seems like Victoria is playing with a stronger squad this time.
Yeah, we all know Ogi and Serious. He's a good player, and I think today we will see good match because every team must get points in this game to be able play in playoff.
Yeah, absolutely. Considering this season, we don't have two-legged groups. Just every team plays each other once. So every victory is really important, and Victoria is really looking for that now because looking actually at the current squad, looking Godri and Nurmio together, for example, it reminds me of Underdogs United, the former super team that won the first TPMFA League. But there was also the likes of LM10 there, Casper. Victoria has a lot more players in the mix, a lot of random players, you'd say, because they don't, they might not be able to play together all that well, but right now these lineups might actually do the trick for them. Shaxson recently signed for them as well, actually, and Major being there for quite some time now. Nurmio making his first competitive game for Victoria as well. So, Galatasaray squad, we see some changes as well. Ronin is playing. Bit of a mystery player. He is rumored to be an old Met soccer player and has been showing some skills recently. Galatasaray managed a pretty strong feat against Barca Prime recently. What I forgot, Barca Prime has actually now played 3 games, all of them being draws, because they also managed to concede to Galatasaray late into the game, that ending in a 1-1 tie. Galatasaray, I think Bülent Korkmaz was the one to grab that point for Galatasaray, and I mean they have a decent squad, and I believe they can definitely challenge for a point or three in this game in particular as well. Looking at that lineup, particularly, I mean, they have players who can play defensively very well. Bülent Korkmaz is obviously the #1 defender, the Drozdev of Galatasaray, if you will, and the likes of Marek, Selçuk Inan obviously can play defender as well, so either one of them is going to be the second one, and I expect to see Ronin as a striker, Aguero, and Guerra and Selçuk maybe on the wings then.
Yeah, to be honest, I think this cup we see only strong teams. I mean, not like it was during league when some teams disbanded during first 5 tours, as I remember, and maybe only Napoli. It's a weak team at the moment. Victoria and Galatasaray really decent teams, and they will show probably a good game today.
Yeah, I'm personally very happy that Galatasaray kind of rejoined and built around the core of the team. And yeah, like you said, Napoli hasn't been starting very well, even though they have been improving their game slowly. Recent game against Not a Crew, the 0-4 loss, but still, the the strategy was there. You could see they were passing a bit more. They have a bit stronger squad as well. Actually, they managed to make some good signings, but yeah, the goal difference is kind of negative.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that Napoli haven't got squad. They have some mix of players. They always thinking random players, so like I don't know, Ahmad, as I remember, Diaz. I don't. I don't remember his name.
Mariano Diaz is actually an interesting case because he just joined. I think he played one game, but now he decided to leave again, and it's a bit of a mess up.
I mean, Napoli need to have main players. Only with main players they will have a link between them and will play good. Now we will see only
absolutely.
defeats.
But looks like we'll be starting now, and this is the starting lineups as you can see. Reina, Moomik, Billing, Korkmaz, and Selçuk from Galatasaray's side. Victoria starting with Oji, Nurmio, Shaxan, Major, and Playmaker. So Victoria is seeing a lot of changes from their past lineups. Actually, I'd say this is a much stronger squad, and it's gonna be tough for Galatasaray. But they obviously have the quality in this game, so might as well challenge for it. Little short passes going around from Galatasaray's side, but Victoria putting on the pressure already. Oji trying an ambitious shot that just drops onto the roof of the goal and doesn't challenge the goalkeeper. Also, neither of the teams playing with a human goalkeeper, just like the first game of tonight as well. Which is unfortunate because Galatasaray does have human goalkeepers in squad, I believe, capable goalkeepers, but Victoria doesn't. And well, the veto still exists. Nurmio now opens up nicely, could take a shot from there, finds Oji with a cross, and Oji heads it in completely unmarked in the center of the 6-yard box, and well, that was a screaming mistake from Galatasaray's defense.
Yeah, good fast goal by Victoria.
Yeah, Oji was kind of the key against Not Be Crew as well. They played a lot of attacks through him, and Oji obviously is one of those clinical strikers in the game that most teams need. He can be call selfish sometimes, but sometimes that ego is really positive for you. Oji this time tries to take on Blunt Korkmaz, doesn't work out very well. He blocks the attempt, and Galatasaray also wins the throw-in. Aguero now challenges all the defenders, manages to tackle Nurmio, but Shaxan eventually secures the ball. Victoria does have the possession. Playmaker a bit under pressure there, but still nicely played out. Running with a good tackle on Shaxan, very clean, but Nurmio once again being the last man he isn't. Nurmio, I'm not really sure. He seems to be playing as a defender this time, like he did in Underdogs for quite some time as well, actually. Aguero, and there seems to have been a foul committed by Marek, but Nurmio already wins the possession again, and it's a quick second, and it's just too fast for Galatasaray to deal with. It's been a real problem.
Yeah, 2 goals in 20 minutes. Incredible performance by Victoria.
Yeah, and these attacks can't be really torn apart either by Galatasaray. You can see them being quite static in defense, not being able to cover all the players. Once again, Audrey opening up just way too much. He wasn't offside either. The cross comes in, but Bülent Korkmaz is there to face it. Marek plays a nice ball. Aguero is opening up. Bit of a coming together with Ronin, and they couldn't make that progression on the field. Aguero once again stuck on midfield, doesn't find an opportunity to pass. Marek opens up, tries a long shot. It wasn't a bad attempt, but sails over the crossbar, and the scoreline stays put. Ronin once again with these tackles, and he really succeeds with these, but playmaker this time being the anchor man, and they also win the goal kick thanks to Aguero making a tackle on him. Tries to lob the ball in for Audrey to take it, but the goalkeeper was face to face with Audrey and manages to stop that. He tries to get rid of Aguero, wiggling on the wing. Major tries to take on Selçuk Inan. He's going for it. He's making that run. Can he cross inside as well? Throws it in, but Bülent Korkmaz, playing with the medium body size, working out well, manages to tame Mogi in the box when he is there. However, because
What a pass.
yeah, it was a nice pass, but Selçuk Inan couldn't convert it. That was a opportunity that really should have been converted. Mark with a long ball inside. Actually, a great opportunity. Bülent Korkmaz is going for the glory, but no. Home goalkeeper bot is there to secure it. Selçuk Inan regains possession. Bülent Korkmaz, long ball over the top, running for that chipped ball. Playmaker, he crosses it, but Major was there to pass it to Shaxson, and it could be a counter-attack opportunity from Victoria. However, Galatasaray have their men in possession. Aguero opens up. He is not offside, and that's one goal back from Galatasaray.
Brilliant ball by Marek.
Yeah, that was really nice. Galatasaray definitely needed some of that passing presence, that midfield vision Marek provides. Even if he's playing defensively, that is in this game, I assume he's the higher defender, judging by that lineup and the play on the field. He's still doing so well on midfield as well. Bülent Korkmaz wins a foul against Audrey there, nice turn, and gets a few points as well. Just 1 point, but obviously wasn't a dangerous foul. Playmaker does get that ball. Aguero tackles it into an out. Playmaker drops the ball to Major. Audrey is already opening up on the wing, but didn't want to risk the offside there, even though he wasn't. And Bülent Korkmaz once again keeps Audrey on the leash. Aguero gets the ball down, but Major was there to intercept it. Audrey, against all of Galatasaray, has to pass it back to Shaxson. Playmaker tries to find somebody with a long pass, but that's the halftime whistle. And Victoria is leading by just 1 goal. Early goals that gave them the lead. It looks like Shaxson is taken off, and he is being replaced by Peter. Might be a defensive substitution now. Peter into defense, Nurmio on to the wing to play a bit more attacking football here. Nurmio already tries to take 2 on, but decides against it. Playmaker advancing, but that ball finds just the feet of Bülent Korkmaz. Selçuk Inan onto Marek. Selçuk Inan already opening up. Aguero making that run in there as well to support him. But Selçuk Inan has to get rid of Playmaker first, who is very good at blocking attempts. And Aguero is there and receives the cross. And it's equalized by Aguero, the new signing from Barca Prime, who did the same against New Factory. Now already an opportunity for Victoria. Playmaker tries his luck from distance, but straight down the middle, and the goalkeeper has it. Blunt Korkmaz just hits the ball clear. Well, Galatasaray have the options right now. They could make these counter-attacks happen more often, at least attempt to, or just wait the time down now, but I don't think they want to contain their game so much. They're still looking for goals, and they could very well come. Playmaker on midfield once again. Finds Odri, but Odri can't control the ball, has to slide it away, so Chukinan gets the position for Galatasaray. Blunt Korkmaz loses the ball for a second. Marek dispossesses Nurmio, but in the end, no, Nurmio manages to play on. Major was already looking for a shooting opportunity, but didn't work out. Ronnie making a tackle, doesn't take Peter with him. Nurmio, Odri, and the game sped up majorly now. Selçuk plays a long ball, does find Ronin. It does go a bit wide, but Peter is there to deny Ronin as well from advancing straight off. And throws the ball into the box, but this time doesn't find Aguero. Nor Selçuk tries himself, but the goalkeeper was there. The shot was a bit too weak.
Yeah, Galatasaray playing very good now.
Yeah, absolutely. The passing game has been definitely upped, and positioning wise as well. They tried to get rid of Victoria's pressure, but Oji escapes, and this is a definite shooting opportunity for Oji already, but no, he passes it. Nurmio nearly gets a touch onto it inside the box already, but just the ball evades him just a bit. Aguero, immediate counter-attack from Galatasaray coming in, running on the wing. Is he gonna cross inside as well? Aguero already in the box, Selçuk there as well. Aguero just a bit too high for him, and it goes out for a goal kick through the corner flag. Major on the left wing, quite free to be honest, completely unmarked, running put under a lot of pressure. You can see Victoria as well, hungry for goals. They move up with all their team. Playmaker now marking Aguero tightly, but has to fall back to also keep an eye on Selçuk. Aguero trying to get rid of Playmaker once again, but this time Playmaker stands just tall, close to Aguero, and gets the ball. Aguero misses several attempts to tackle him as well. Eventually it goes out the play, and Galatasaray regains possession. Marek with a nice header. Aguero trying to make a run once again, but just doesn't happen. The Aguero and Playmaker duel has been going on for quite some time already in this game. Major trying a very late cross, but yeah, Marek with a nice block, and Marek has really been omnipresent on the field. A very smart corner taken from Major, actually looking for Nurmio, but once again the ball whiffs past him. Nurmio being a bit unlucky this game in attack, especially. Marek now in defense. Peter close by, but Marek trying to advance himself, definitely trying to create more opportunities for Galatasaray. Ronin passes to Marek. Finds Ronin once again. Ronin on the wing. Peter just a few inches away, but gets rid of Peter. It's a very deep cross, and this might just be the goal of the season there, ladies and gentlemen. Ronin with an amazing cross that somehow both finds the target, gets rid of the goalkeeper, and also slips inside the goal. And Galatasaray take the lead, and there's 10 minutes left until the game ends.
It doesn't matter how this match will end. It's goal of tournament, I think.
Absolutely, that was just magnificent. Blunt Korkmaz. Well, now Galatasaray have their lead. I'd even say deserved lead, because Victoria has been wasting a lot of chances. They haven't really been converting anything. And Galatasaray just seems to be the better team today. And well, Ronin, you could say he got lucky with that. These happen sometimes, but that was really nice to see. Aguero makes a foul there on Playmaker. Wasn't really a dangerous situation, but maybe wiser to take the tempo down sometimes. It's a corner kick for Victoria, and well, they are quite decent in air, but Galatasaray also has Bulan Korkmaz in the box. But Aguero clears it instead. It's still an attack going on. Playmaker once again with that cross shot he's been throwing in for some time. Oji can't find any means to latch onto it. Peter, Victoria, once again the passes are going back and forth. Victoria trying to find that tempo they had on the first half, but which they lost completely on the second. Nur makes a foul on Bulan Korkmaz, but it does Aguero quite free on the left wing that
GG.
did not work out yet. And that's it. Galatasaray won Victoria 3-2, and that was over a bit too soon, I say.
Incredible game, incredible comeback. As I said before, it's very important game for both teams, and we saw that every team tried to get this amount of points in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And if I'm correct, that also puts Galatasaray second in the group, which is very good thing to build on, because I believe they still have games with new factories, for example. So tough game still up ahead, but a very nice performance from Galatasaray. Victoria tried their best as well with a new lineup, but just didn't work out. Maybe it was the question of team cohesion, team play, but Galatasaray grabbed what they deserved, and Ronin shined with an incredible goal. Thank you everybody for watching.